Hello and welcome back to part 2 of whatever that other video was titled. I'm going to be, let me scooch this back just a little bit. I'm going to be finishing my drawing from the previous video, so stick along and relax. Also look at the nails. Very cool. I will be getting started. Oh, I got dried paint from last time. Whoops. I've got my paintbrush here. I have my picture here. I'm going to start from where I finished off. I think I'm going to try to get a skin color in here. So I'm going to take this yellow orc. Oh my gosh, you guys should see the moth that I saw today. It was a Polyphemus moth, pretty sure that's how you say it. It was the cutest. He was just so fluffy and big and cute. Cutest moth I've ever seen in my whole entire life. And he let me pick him up. Wow, isn't that so special? It was the highlight of my day. Honestly, I think it was the highlight of my year. I love moths so much. I keep hitting the mic. Oopsies, sorry. It's very cluttered in here. I need to do some cleaning. And I need more acrylic paints. Because I'm out of both of those. I just used up the last. Look at that. Look at that paint on there. Let me just peel that off. Oh, satisfying. Now it's all clean, pretty much. Since I have such a bright yellow, I'm going to use some blue to balance that out. I'll mix them. It's primary cyan. What? Cyan. This is blue. Frick you talking about? Oh, I got some in my hand. Whoops. Let me use this Subway cookie bag. It's probably very loud. I'm just gonna wipe the rest of it on my leg. Because that's what artists do. They just smear paint all over themselves. Okay, so let me get some white and black in here before I get carried away and start painting. I apologize if this is too loud. All of the lids opening and all of that pizzazz. But yeah. Alright, I'm gonna mix together. I get some yellow here. Mix just a little bit. I should show you guys my process. Mix just a little bit of blue. There's green. And I'm gonna take a big glob of white and just mix. Like I said for my last video, I want this to be very mystical. So I might give her green skin. Just add a lot more white in there. Actually, I think I'm going to mix from over here. Just using that leftover paint sitting on my brush and mix that with white to give me the color that I want. It's very yellow, but I think it'll be good for what I want to do. Okay, so I'm just gonna scooch that back just a little bit. So the closer I get to the mic, the more I want to whisper because I don't want to be too loud. Okay, I'm just gonna kind of go in here and brighten up spots that I feel need to be bright. Let's see. Just kind of swoop in here. I probably should not be using a super big brush because these are tinier details. But for now, I will just simply use these in larger areas. So just painting over here. Let me hold on to this. my room, well, my brother's room is a mess. And it is my fault. But I will clean it after this video. Let me just add, let me get this mouse out of here. I'm just gonna like set this over here. Bye-bye. I'm just gonna kind of get in here. Kind of treat this as a highlight. Okay, for the face, I don't want to use this big brush. So I'm just going to kind of use the rest of what's on this paintbrush. Okay. I guess she should have a shirt. I'm going to dump some of this in here so I can wipe my brush off. And I have nothing to set this on. You're going on the cookie bag. Alright, what brush do I want to choose here? We don't, it looks like a lot, but we don't have a lot to choose from. I think I might use this very old brush. It's not really showing up. It's not going to focus like I want it to, which is okay. So I think I'm going to go in, I'm going to get a little bit of this water, just because it picks up easier and it is easier to spread. Oh, this paintbrush is everywhere, I might have to change it. I'm going to highlight her face to maybe try to make it easier to look at. I can't use this brush. I can't. Not for the life of me. We'll use this tiny brush. Look at the tiny brush. Why not? Maybe it'll be easier then. Okay, so I'm just gonna go in. Much easier, yes. I'm gonna go in with some lighter spots. Now I can always go back in and darken things up if I need to. So I'm not super worried about making big mistakes. I'm gonna kind of brush that in there. I really hope this turns out good because I have no idea how this is gonna turn out. I don't even know where I want my source of lighting to come from yet. I think I might just do something basic. I don't want to do anything too crazy right now. Because like I said, I do not know what I'm doing. Not one single bit. Okay. Just kind of put this in here. What am I thinking? I'm thinking for her clothes, I'll do something basic. Maybe I'll do a dress. Maybe I'll do that. But I want some darker colors in here, so I'm going to add a little bit of blue to this. Kind of make it a little green. Like I said in the video before, I want her to be kind of green. I want her to kind of look like an alien. So, I'll darken it up a little bit. This is a blue color, so doesn't look that green right now. Well, it actually kind of does. I hope you guys can see it well. Maybe I'll zoom in. I wonder if you guys can still kind of see my face. I'll try to keep that in there. There's such a glare on this painting. Hopefully it doesn't mess me up. But I'm not in your guys' way if I do this. Okay, I'm just gonna go right here. You really need a good setup. Maybe a setup like Bob Ross. What do we think of this? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? I really don't know how this is gonna turn out. I'm gonna look at this when it's done. I'm gonna regret ever making this video. I'm gonna wish it was never posted. That's the scary part, is I think me not liking this, but it's still being on the internet. I don't like that idea. And once again, I can always go in with another medium, for example, like colored pencils or a marker, which I might do. I like mixing mediums. Kind of makes it a bit easier to control because I'm not really used to paint like I am colored pencils. I think I might be getting somewhere. Maybe. Just maybe. Mix some more of this on my brush. There's really no point in me painting the middle of her body if she's going to be wearing a dress. So let me just kind of focus on her legs and shoulders. Kind of want to blend this better. So I'm going to go in with that water that I used earlier and just kind of brush everything together. That's another reason why I like watercolors, because they blend really well. And oil pastels. Oil pastels are amazing. Or oil paint. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna mix a little bit of white in with the water. Just kind of drag it up the side of her face. I guess I'll lighten up her nose here. And maybe the corner of her eye. Maybe I think it's the temple right here. Just kind of lighten that up. And I'm going to lighten her ear, just the tops of it. I kind of push some light colors on her cheekbones. Maybe up at her eye too. I want kind of a reflective look, so I'm gonna lighten on like the darker parts of her. Just mix this here. And I will do white around all of this once I'm done, just to get rid of those sketch lines you see around her body. Oh, whoops. To kind of blend this out. Kind of move this. Okay, what do we think? What do we think? I gotta get rid of the light for a second, just to kind of see this better. I'm just kind of thinking on what I want to do, because I don't know yet. I'm for sure adding more blue. I'm gonna add this in right here to this yellow. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. Look at the shade of blue. Oh, I spilled paint. I'll wipe it on my shirt. I don't care. This flannel can suffer. It's yellow though, it makes it look bad. It's white flannel. Why did I just do that? It's my nice flannel too. Whatever. Whatever. Okay, we're just gonna wipe this here. Okay, I'm gonna go out and darken the sunspots on her face. I should zoom in more because we're getting into the detail. You're just gonna have to ignore my face for now. I don't know, how does that look, guys? How does that look? I don't know if that looks good. I don't think it's focused. I don't think it is. I want to see you guys, or I want to show you guys what it looks like closer. I think that's good. Is it focused? Is it focused? Focus, focus. I think that's good. Hopefully. I'm gonna lighten her eyes. Or darken, sorry. It took me a lot of time to process. Just kind of try my best to blend things. Oh, that does not look good. And I'm gonna color her lips blue too. Just so it's easier to tie things together. Okay, let's see. Just darken her hair. Okay. I don't know. What do we think? What are we thinking? I'm gonna try that. See, this is where oil paints come in handy, because it's a lot easier to blend. Oh. Let's bring back the white. Just gonna look white. Try to lighten this up. I'm gonna try to form this eye right here, though I'm not doing a good job. It's kind of hard to tell what you're looking at, but I think I might go in with either marker or colored pencil around her face. I think so. That's what I do when I tend to give up on art pieces. Let me mix this together. I'm just gonna kind of go in with her hair right here. And I think I should do her dress like a bluish black. I think, just maybe. I'm gonna try to hide some mistakes with this gray. Very carefully. Good thing I chose a tiny brush. I just heard my stomach growl. I'm hungry. I haven't eaten anything today. Yet. I'm just gonna drag her hair over her shoulder. Oh. Right here. It looks decent. Not too shabby. I'm going to form an elf ear right here. want her hair to flow a little bit. Maybe a little messy look. I think that is something I might fix with colored pencils, though. I want some hair right there. Okay. That sounded bad. Only because I'm thinking of it bad. My bad, guys. Okay, I'm just gonna add some right here. I like that a lot. I'm just gonna add a little bit more right here. Okay, to give her that long hair effect. Okay, now time to go in with blue. Dark blue for her dress. I want it to have a really pretty design on it. Kind of come up right here. Will I give her sleeves? I don't know. Okay. Let me zoom out just a little bit so you guys can get the full picture. Okay. Right there. Alright. I'm just gonna take more of this. I'm just gonna go all the way down. And then it will drag over up her leg like so. I'm just gonna try to paint that in real quick. It's hard to do with such a tiny brush, and I need to mix together more blue. Okay. Kind of wipe all this extra paint off my brush. It doesn't matter if it's super sloppy right now. It can be fixed. But I'm liking it. I think I might do some sort of strap on her back. Hey, that kind of rhymed. Just for her dress, like over here, I'm thinking. This video is one whole entire trust the process, because I don't even know if I can trust the process right now. It is not looking terrible. But I'm always thinking what can make it better. Mixing together more blue. I would show you guys my paint, but we all know what happened last time. Kind of mixing this together better. Oh, that was my bracelet. I was like, what was that sound? I had to try to do it again. I noticed I made that sound whenever I moved my hand. I never take these chain bracelets off. Never ever. Sometimes I forget that I'm even wearing them. Okay, let me see. Let me like cover my face with some of that so I can see it a little better. I'm thinking, what do I want to do? I'm definitely going in here with colored pencils. Once it dries, I think that might be my part 2. Because right now, it needs to dry. I'm going to mix a little bit of this together. Okay, just take a light blue. Just kind of. Go over here. I'm just gonna take this and go like that to represent her leg. I don't know how well colored pencils are gonna go over this dress, but we will find out. If not, I'll use markers. This is just one big experiment. One massive experiment. Ooh, pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm gonna go in with a little bit of black, just straight up black for her hair. To show where my dark points are. Right here. A little bit right here. Oh, that was very dangerous. I thought I was about to get black on her skin. Okay. Let me take a little bit more of this. Just kind of go down here. There goes my stomach again. Oh, and again. I might make some mac and cheese after this. Mac and cheese is my comfort food, so whenever I've had a long day or I'm just really hungry for mac and cheese, I'll make some. You guys should know this about me by now, because I say it so much. If you're new to this channel, welcome, by the way. Okay, I really want some light in here, so I'm going to mix this white up along with a little bit of blue, because I don't really care. Okay, I need more white. I'm just going to go ahead and mix all of this white up, because if I'm going to be done painting here, I don't want globs of paint on my thing. Just gonna I really hope this doesn't turn out really bad, but I just kind of want to highlight her hair right now. Okay, just kind of move this right here. Don't be afraid to get messy with paint. Really, don't ever be afraid. Because like I said, you can always fix it. I think an airplane is flying over my house right now. It's either that or my parents side by side. Oh, okay. Okay. I kind of like it. I like it, but I hate it. What do you guys think? I'm gonna put some black in there. Okay. I think I might leave it at this. Give me some more black. Glop it in there. Getting a little carried away with the black. That's okay though. We can always fix it. Okay, so I think it will be done for now. but in the next video, I will be back with colored pencils and I will try my best to fix it. I will say, because I have to end my video because my brother is live streaming on TikTok. What is that sharp thing? I broke my phone. Hopefully, just my screen protector, but I am shatting bricks right now. I was like, what is that pokey thing? I just felt it poke on my phone. Lord save me. Ow. So, I'm going to end this video because my brother's going to be going live and he's very loud. So, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the part 3.